Yo, what's poppin'? So I want to talk about the God that was shown in chapter 55. And Ashiki says that, if Code gets enough of, I guess, the chakra fruit, so I guess of the universe, if Code goes around to planets, harvesting the chakra fruit and, making the divine tree and all that, that eventually, I don't know how many chakra fruits he needs to get in order to look like that, but at some point in time, Code is going to look like that if he achieves this mission. Now, is Code going to be the final villain that achieves that? I don't know. We'll talk about that in just a second, but I'm guessing that's what like the final version of Otsutsuki looks like. So that's very scary, considering that this is a Boruto. They're like shinobis and whatever, and that's like a whole different like realm of enemy. I don't know if that if they would ever be able to fight something like that, but we don't know. So anyway, Code, is eventually going to become this thing if he has enough fruit. Just based on how the story's going, Code is going to have to first sacrifice Kawaki or Boruto to at least start his journey to getting there. And then he's going to have to beat Boruto, because Boruto's not going to just let him, take Kawaki, or Kawaki's not going to let Code take Boruto without like a fight. So there's going to have to be some sort of fight. And obviously with the way the story's going, they're not going to just kill off Boruto and Kawaki and just let Code do whatever he pleases and go take the fruit. So obviously that's not going to happen. Now I think that the reason why they show that is that there might be an Otsutsuki that's already possibly doing that already, and there might be somebody that's already kind of like on that path to achieving that power that we may have just not been introduced to yet. I haven't made a video on this, but I think there was 2 other Otsutsukis on that monument, that mural with like all the other signs. It can maybe somebody like that that's already kind of on that way to power, that's trying to achieve that god form or whatever, but could be a possibility, right? And I also want to talk about the eyes in the background. Now everyone's saying it's the Jougan, and I'm inclined to agree that this does indeed look like the Jougan, but the thing with the manga is that they color the images very weird, and for the longest time people would look at like chapters and be like, oh, this is the Jougan, this is the Byakugan. It was very hard to depict, but with the way this god thing is depicted, it would not surprise me if this is like the Jougan, and like once you reach a certain level of Otsutsuki power, you just have like a whole bunch of Jougans surrounding you. Now I think the eyes in the background was more so an exaggeration of like what it would look like. I think the Jougans only apply to like on his body, of course, but it does seem like it's very powerful. And if someone like Boruto has that power, I wonder how they're gonna kind of relate that back to the story. It's gonna be interesting to see that. Maybe once you acquire enough fruit, you unlock like that hidden power, and Boruto already had that hidden power in him or something like that. I don't know. So this god is, I don't know if we're gonna actually see it in Boruto. I would hope that we'd be able to see it, and they're probably gonna show it off at some point. I don't know who it's going to be, but I mean, an enemy at that level, I don't know how you would beat that, right? It might be like one of those teaser things where it gets shown off for like a minute and then it goes away, but I don't know. That definitely seems scary, and my first reaction of it was like, yo, what the hell is this? This doesn't even seem like Boruto, Naruto. But yeah, it's kind of my talk about it, kind of what I think it's gonna be and whatever. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about it. Definitely might be an introduction of the Jougan in the manga. I don't want to say 100% for sure. I'm like 75% sure that it could be. That's why I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at 75%, maybe 80%, maybe 85%. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.